Hello, hi, good evening. So, basically, today topic is Gillette's case study. So, I was research about Gillette, like how it is a great company. uh, in 100 years have been it has been 100 years of a company. Also, it is 21st century, still people are using it, and every house has Gillette. uh, People are using and people are loving it. So basically I was research about Gillette. So what was her business model, and what is the um, today topic is Gillette. We will discuss about Gillette's case study. So uh, how Gillette's will how Gillette's is the became a how Gillette's became a great great business model of the country, global market. So we will discuss about that. So basically 1984, Gillette was a Indian saving product limited. So there was a story about Gillette. So the story is late 1800 late 1800 years. People are using. There were a trending of clean save. The man was following the rule like clean save, and the but there were no product as savings for savings. So basically they had two options. So basically one is straight razor and another is safety razor. So straight razor was the very critical and very sharp. So people used to scared to get them close to face and neck. And another is straight razor. So straight razor is basically one time for one time sold. So once you bought it, you have to keep sharpening on the every time you use for the safe. So that was very tedious process, and people was like very uh, very used to stuck with that process. So in the 19th century, 1984, 19th century, Mr. King Camp Gillette himself, he discovered a model, Gillette model, that was the people used to people use blade for saving and throw them after using. So that was the super product. That time that was a super product, and people were loving it, and people were using like madness. After sometimes also they other band or other brand saw the products was good, then also other brands are were producing that like Gillette's product. So one year what happened that time, Gillette saw 20% decreasing her sales in a year. So that was a massive massive, you can say कि massive loss for Gillette. So then they had to their they had to like कि they had had to do something to make their business alive, and so that was the idea called Rage Blade model. I think you can heard about. I think you are heard about it. So uh, that was the model. Like I think you heard about a razor blade model. So basically, give them the razor at lower price and make them come back for the blades, and blades were selling like higher margin. So if they, what happened that they were selling razor at lower price, and the blade were selling higher price. So basically give them the razor, give them the what was the point of view, okay, give them the razor and make them come back for the blades. So the ultra cheap, they were selling razors like ultra cheap rate, and even they were that was the time they were selling lower margin. Even they would have faced like all the loss, and so in the sales scene, after 1 year in the sales seeing a massive increase of 127% in a year. So that was basically called razor blade model, razor blade razor blade model. So people also are using in this time, or other brand are also using razor blade model. So I think you heard about it. Some brands like Playbox and Xbox and Kodak, even Amazon Kindle are using razor blade model. So this is the basically and this is the basically selling idea. That time Gillette was using it, and also it in a 21st century also Gillette has, and Gillette dominates razor model and 70% of the share. So what was the point to and what is the point we are discussing about Gillette's model? I think Gillette watch produced razor blade model, and also you also I think you also use your startups razor blade model, and you find out how this model can help you for your startups, and every entrepreneurship needs I think should invent, and even if Gillette has found something, and also in the 100 years each, this is making its model is going it, and so even we can also make we can also make some this used if we can make some if you could have a you could have the basic largest product and the greatest product. If you could have greatest product, if you don't have any model to sell it, then you are failing, I think, and we are failing actually. If we can make greatest product, but we have to trick and we have to crack it, how we can sell about it, and how what is going to be our model, and how we can sell our products. So basically, and Gillette has a great idea. And also I'm going to if I could make any product, then obviously I'm going to use this model in my business. So let's see. So that was the business model, and that was this. So okay, thank you.